Hey everybody, this is Kelly at Envy Soapworks, and I am back soaping in the middle of the night again. And tonight I'm working on a soap that is going to be scented in a Victoria's Secret dupe, and this one is called Sexy Little Thing. This is one of my favorite fragrances of the Victoria's Secret scents. It's really just sexy, fun, and flirty. It's just a really nice, light and airy fragrance that is just really nice. I really like it. So I was trying to think of what colors I wanted to do for this particular soap, and I just kept thinking of like fresh and flirty. So the colors that I picked are this is Fire Engine Red from American Soap Supply, Tahitian Teal from Mad Oils, and I have a little bit of the Twilight Mica, the dark blue Twilight from Mad Oils, mixed with Ultramarine Blue. So I like this color combination. It kind of reminds me picture of like tiles, like Turkish tiles, and they had that kind of like turquoise and red color together, and I just think it's such a stunning contrast. So I thought that would be a good idea for a soap, and then when I smelled this fragrance, it just kind of seemed like a good match. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Get my clays and goat milk up. I'm soaping a lot colder than I normally like to. I am in the 70s, high 70s. So hopefully I don't have any issues. I really don't like to soap this low, but I had my stuff ready, and you know, life happens, and I didn't have the time to do my soaping when I had originally planned on doing it. So, and that's why I'm soaping in the middle of the night, because I still wanted to do it, and this is just the first chance that I have had. Okay, so I'm just going to stir this for just a sec. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the pour here. I keep thinking about a hanger swirl that I tried out recently that I really liked the way it turned out. I did it on a soap scented in sweet pea. If any of you guys saw the sweet pea episode, then you know which hanger swirl I'm talking about. I think I want to try to do something like that, because I want it to be light and airy to kind of match the fragrance. And that was, I ended up with like really wispy, nice swirls for that one. So I want to try to achieve that same look. My stick blender was acting up there. Now right away my batter jumped to being what seems to be kind of like a thick trace, but I don't buy it. So I'm going to keep working with it here. Okay, so I think that is, yeah, that's where we want to be right there. You got to be really careful when you're soaping this cold. It can fool you. The trace can fool you. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get split up for my colors here. And it's only going to be 3 for this soap, which is kind of different for me. Usually I have like 4 or 5 cups out. I always feel so bad when it's so late and I'm stick blending. I'm imagining everybody in the house just going, shut up! Hey, you gotta soap, you just got to soap. Sunlight or moonlight. Beautiful. All right, so these are the colors that we ended up with here. I'm going to go ahead and get my Sexy Little Things fragrance in. I have used this fragrance a lot, but in glycerin soap, like a melt and pour. So I have actually no idea how this behaves in the cold process, although the reviews on it were really, really great. So I'm hoping that we're going to be okay here. If it does go ahead and accelerate on me, I will do an in the pot swirl. I think that would be a nice alternative to the hanger swirl that I have planned. I would be just as happy with that. Oh man, this fragrance is so good. I love it. Got that all taken care of, so let me just get my spatulas out of the way here. Really happy with the colors that I have. I think the teal and red together are such a vibrant and interesting combination, and then the dark blue. Oh, it's just really, really pretty. Like I said, fun and fresh. Okay, so what I plan on doing with this one here is getting a little bit of white down in the bottom. And just do a few little stripes here. So I have everything that I want down in the mold here. The leftover soap that I have, I am going to go ahead and use for a piping on the top. So what I'm going to do with my hanger here is very, very similar to one that I just did, the Sweet Pea soap, as I had said before. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same, kind of the same principle, and that was a figure 8 type swirl. Hopefully I can get a hold of this. My hands are kind of slippery. So hopefully that will be really pretty. You never know, but I usually have pretty good luck when I do a hanger, so I'm not going to worry about what this top here looks like since I'm going to be covering it over with piping. So when I'm ready to do that, I will bring you guys back. See you in a sec. Alright everybody, so I am finally back, and it's just not setting up. And it is after 2 in the morning, so I just need to get this get this on here. So I altered my plan a little bit, so hopefully what I'm going to do now with this really loose batter is going to be okay. I'm just going to try to get it on there, and then the blue is set up a little bit more than the white, so I'm just going to try to pile on the white and then do like little drop flowers with the blue and teal and call it good. It just started thunder and lightning, really extreme, and so all the dogs in the neighborhood are freaking out. My dog is freaking out. I'm afraid that my baby's gonna wake up. It's so loud. The thunder is like right above the house. So my little dots are working out okay. Those are cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call that good. I like how it's really concentrated right in the middle, and then you can see more white on the sides. I think that's really cute, and I do have more soap, but I don't want to go and just make a mess of it. I think I did a pretty good job of making a mess of it on my own, as it is. No, actually, I do think it's really cute, so this is how the little drop flowers turned out. I think it'll be cute when they're cut into the individual bars. So tomorrow we will give this a cut and see what we have created tonight. Alright, you guys, see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, we're back to cut the Sexy Little Thing soap that I did last night. So this is the way that it had turned out. You can see all the colors that I have here, the red, turquoise, and blue, and white. I'm really hoping that the turquoise is enough to keep it looking like not like a patriotic type soap. I don't want a 4th of July like red, white, and blue soap. That's not the look I was going for at all. I'm hoping that the turquoise is enough to make it not look like that. So we'll see. And then my piping on the top, I just did a whole bunch of little drop flowers and then kind of like white pearls, I guess you could say. There's a whole lot of ash on these right now, so it's looking like it's a very light blue, but it's actually the dark blue under there. So I think it'll look a lot better once I go ahead and get it steamed off. I should have done that first. Alright, so let's give this a cut and see how we did. Oh, neat. How cool. I like that. I really like that up there, and I like all the white section. That is interesting. That kind of looks like a woman's profile almost. That's neat. Awesome. Let's see what else is in here. So it's definitely not as wispy as the sweet pea one that I have, but I was definitely pouring it a lot different too. So, oh, but I do like it, and I don't think that this looks like a 4th of July red, white, and blue soap. And I said this was the first time I was using that fire engine red colorant. And it is actually a very true red, so I'm happy with that. Very cool. I love this up here. So neat. It smells really, really good. This fragrance is really stuck in the soap really, really nicely. I would definitely recommend this for a cold process. It behaved wonderful. It behaved so good in cold process, and the scent has stuck like glue. It's really nice. Pretty colors. I do like that. I do like that a lot. I would, if I could change this, I would not have this big white spot. I would have some more of the swirls down in there, but it's still pretty. I'm happy with it. But if I could change one thing, that's what it would be. And I know exactly how I got all that white too. I was trying to keep the white in the middle. Ooh, I like this one. I was trying to keep the white in the middle and the color on the sides, but it just wasn't working. So that's how I got that big old chunk of white in there. Alright, and then let me just cut off this little back side here. Little sliver. And this is how the back piece looked after I cut that off. So all in all, I'm happy with it. The colors are very, very beautiful. I really love the swirled section up here and on the sides. Like I said, I'm not loving all of the white that's in there, but I could definitely live with it. I think that it is still a very beautiful soap, and so I'm happy with it. So thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and commenting. I really, really appreciate it. You guys make it super fun, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye!